Hey, 皆さん、こんばんは。Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for waiting. Thank you so much for joining Stealthy. Next reading, I'm Kumo. I am definitely feeling better tonight. Less coughing compared to yesterday. Hopefully, it's, I mean, tomorrow is fully recovered. But yeah. At least my voice is back now, which is nice. I think tonight tonight's gonna be a short stream. I don't want to push myself too hard, just like last Friday. Yo, fine shit. Yeah, come on. Guys. Since last Friday? Yeah, since last Friday, I didn't touch Marvel Rivals until now. Wow, I feel less toxic now. Wow. It's definitely Marvel Rivals that's changing me. That's why I got sick. And now, all the toxic side is out. I mean, it's released. Probably. Oh my god. But yeah. Definitely feeling better tonight. Yesterday I keep cough and like what do you call again? Like plump. I just keep spitting all those like saliva. Tonight. Phlegm. I don't know how to pronounce that because I always say that in Chinese. Phlegm. Marvel's causes toxic. Yes, because it's an FPS game, no? Yeah, basically I spit on that thing, and I'm feeling better tonight. Yes, Jason, thank you so much for the beta shift. Thank you. Now, actually, I was thinking, should I play... What do you call again? Wait. Fuck. It's a very popular game now. It's like The Sims, but it's not. Enjoy. Okay, Enjoy is like 119. RM. For the price, it's not bad, no? It's not even 140. What? I thought it's 160. Wait, it's 119. Yeah, there's. I'm tempted to buy it is because there's a facial tracker, guys, just like Vtuber. I saw clips about that. I was like, that's crazy. Okay, PC run it. Maybe I don't have to. Maybe I have to like, close my VTube studio. What tracker? Basically, like VTube studio, like facial tracker. Yeah, Korean Sims. Enjoy, yeah. We'll see, guys. Yeah, we'll see. I am tempted to buy because I love the sim, and it looks good. If I'm ever probably tomorrow, I will think about it. Yeah, like, should I buy it or not? Then we can like mess around because it's still like early access, right? Early access. So it seems like a lot of negative feedback is that there's not much stuff you can do in Enjoy because early access. But the graphic do look pretty. That's all I know. What if your PC go kaboom? Yeah, I'm gonna refund. I guess I have to refund it then, yeah. No. Okay, let's not carry away. My voice is back, and now I'm carried away. I keep chatting. Now, yeah, drink water. I didn't prepare video because I've been resting. It's but we will check out. I have so many TikToks I want to show. Reddit can't show. You can paste the link, right? It should works too. Okay, let me go to Reddit. Give me a second. Refresh. Mew mew. We have seen this. We have seen this. No fucking way. Is that Iron Man? Fucking Iron Man, bruh. Again, guys, these days I didn't play Marvel Rivals, and I came to realization I have become very, very toxic, and it's all because of Marvel Rivals. And now I'm recovering from my sickness. My toxic side is getting clears up. Yes. This is why you don't play FPS game, guys. Yeah. I was like this. I was very toxic when I play Apex or like MMORPG. It's the same thing. Jin sober from Marvel now. Character development, guys. Character development. Oh my god. Is that Star Wars? Yo, budget Iron Man.
What in the dark side is this? Impossible!
No, I'm Iron Man.
Yo. He feel like a dad. He got a dad build, you know what I mean? He got a rice ball build, onigiri triangle. Nice. Oh, I seen this before. It's the manette. You know what? This kind of shitty design from the god deserve it, guys. I don't get why mosquito is a thing. Nah. Oh, this got removed. What? Magnet? Magnet? Did I say it right? Yo, what the this is from Real. What the fuck is wrong with Real, guys? Yo, Real, what is... Is Real like brain rot? What is this? Ranking out of context Pokemon moments. Yo, Real, how old are you? 15? I'm not gonna watch Pokemon, guys. Alright? Real.
Run! It's Godzilla! It looks like Godzilla, but due to international copyright laws, it's not. Still, we should run like it is Godzilla! Though it isn't.
Why is so familiar? Wait, it's is that Barney? Oh, it's not Barney. It's yeah, Pokemon. What do you call again? Charizard? Charizard でもない. Yeah. Anyway. Aww. Shiba Inu. I think Shiba Inu is very dramatic as well, right? Just like Husky. Am I wrong? Oh, it's so fluffy. Yo, what the Can the dog even see from all the fluff? What a thick ass fur. Oh. Oh, so cute. It's cute.
I they come.
Is that?
I beg, Central, lock this car now. I beg.
Oh!
Boiled, fried. The lion was like, "Are you coming out, or should I get in?" Lion,
Wait, how did the lion open the door?
DoorDash, your delivery is here. One perfect condition. Human, my heart skipped a beat. Rose hot, sinking beneath the car after he closed the door first time. No.
Right, yeah. Usually this kind of video I get copyrighted, so sorry guys. It is what it is. The creator that covered the song, they love to copyright your video. Damn. I still find it sad. The first living being ever sent to the moon, space, is a dog, by the way. They sacrificed a dog. You guys can Google that. There's no way they send a human being, so they basically adopt a dog and then send it to die. Yeah, basically. I don't get it. Like the dog didn't know what's happening, you know. I saw the picture, I was like, no fucking way, bro. Nah, human beings suck ass. The doggo is just, you know, minding his own business, thinking the human is, you know, taking care of him. Oh, sorry, it's a her, by the way. Yeah, it's a her. It's a she dog. And basically, the moment she was sent to the moon, in the tube, it died. Yeah, because it's too hot. Yeah, even worse. It's so sad. It always makes me so sad whenever I read about that story. Yeah. Okay, 何これ? What is this? Iron Hate. So we got Iron Fist and now we got Iron Hate, guys. Okay. I don't think he's confident in that, but you know, I mean, he did his job, so. Sorry, what? Ew. Okay. Nah. Yeah. Get away from me, bro. Come on. Okay, this is guys. This is from Real again. Something is wrong with Real. I'm kind of worried. Not really. I don't give a fuck. Alright, I'm kind of worried because of the content he's saying. Let's see. Please don't be a pawn. Please don't be a pawn.
I just love my dog.
Oh, okay. Nice. I guess they swapped the character model. Is that it? Okay. Alright.
Tough luck, Virgil. Uno.
Don't think this is over yet.
What do you mean?
Is this AI voice or is this like a real, you know, the Seiyu playing around?
I've got one card left, buddy. You're about to lose to your little bro, Virgil.
I wouldn't be so sure of that, Dante. You're going down.
Swap hands.
AI.
Shoot, I thought I took that out the deck.
Dante. If our positions
I'm sorry, but why Virgil sounds like he's like his nose like, you know, stuck or something?
were switched, would I have your deck? And you mine?
Yes, Virgil, that's what it says on the card.
Alright then. Hand over your card. And here, you may have my cards.
Damn it, Virgil. You had 10 cards left. And they're all green?
Foolishness, Dante. Foolishness. Did you think I would swap away a good deck? I had planned this from the very beginning.
I'm sorry, I
You plan
can't
to
take
leave
his
me with a
voice
bunch of
seriously.
greens?
It's like something in his
you're
nose
so
or something.
dramatic.
Look at the current card, Dante.
It's a red 7.
Do you have any reds? Any sevens? Do you, Dante?
I get it. I don't. But Virgil, what about the card I gave you, huh? You looked at it yet?
It's a...
Alright, I'm sorry. I can't take it seriously. It's like a fan fiction. It's like a okay, guys. This is Dojin basically. Okay, this is Dojin for male. Is he okay? No. The fuck is this? Sorry, what? Do I have to get this? Am I too dumb to get it? Does this count? Count what? Yo, I'm too dumb for this. Oh, it's like a dad joke. Does this count? Oh my god. I swear to god. Oh my god. Monster Hunter. It's so dumb. Oh, is that TikTok? Yo, I don't get why TikTok layout is like this.
Background without backup. You are now outside of my line of sight. Everyone of Marvel Rivals, this is your one and only healer speaking. I'd like to remind you that healing is a privilege, not a right. If you choose to dive into an enemy backline without backup, you are now outside of my line of sight. Please direct all complaints to our respawn screen, as I will not be held responsible for reckless behavior. For those of you who stayed within line of sight and prioritized teamwork, congratulations. You have unlocked premium healing benefits. Should you require assistance, simply please press help and pray I have cooldowns available. Thank you for choosing to queue with a solo healer. We know you have no other options because you're probably lonely, and we appreciate your cooperation. Best of luck and
Okay. Where's my heal at? Huh? Where's my heal? What the fuck? GG no heals, bruh. Where's my TPS? Oh my god. Oversimplify.
This video was made possible by Total War 3.
Alright, we're gonna get to that later. I've seen this, yeah. Don't move, guys. Even I can hear you if you know there's an invisible woman around me. Your footstep, they can hear it. Why is she moving non-stop? Yeah, she asked for it. It's basically asking for it. The footstep is loud in that game. Yeah, this is V game, right? Yo! Oh my god. Damn, what the fuck? It keeps going. Guys in the back be like, what about me? What the fuck? Oh shit, okay. They are in zone, bro. What?
Oh, hey. Excuse me. Excuse me. You want to be in our video? Oh, okay. Can you do like a post for the video or something?
Okay.
That was cool. Thanks.
You're welcome, bro.
I'm too shocked. I don't know what to react. You're welcome, bro. Oh. Okay, bro. No homo? Is that it?
How you going? Welcome back. I'm stressed. I'm as tense as this clump of cereal today. I need a good dose of, oh yeah, that's it, satisfaction. Satisfaction can be achieved in many ways. Seeing someone fix dodgy-ass brickwork is highly satisfying. Yep, beige one goes there, and take that beige one out, please. Get it out, thank you. Red one next to the other red ones. What about the grey bastard over there? Look at that. Use your fancy tool.
Top unemployment hobby. Let's go.
This video is sponsored by NordVPN. The year is 2024, and Sony is about to release the Kraken, a project that had in the...
Alright, we're gonna watch this. Like now, but you know, all of this. Why is this so loud? Yeah, like it's top unemployment guy, bruh. The red goes to the red one. What about the white one? The grey? Yeah.
But too many holotapes mean none of them will play. Enemy AI is far...
The fourth. 76. Okay.
more A than I. Animations are broken. Surprise. Floating objects and a trap.
Alright, I'm gonna save this for later. Now. Okay. I mean, it's 20 minutes. Have you seen the My Name is Felix? No? My Name is Felix clip? What's that? Maybe a fanboy? Yeah, I know people love fanboy. Again, strict guy on the internet is the gayest being ever, because they will talk about fanboy and all. Absolute chaos of... Okay, here we go, sorry. This is from you guys. The absolute chaos of Concord. I'm sure if you're a gamer, you will heard about the disaster of Concord. But let's see. Maybe it's the documentary of everything.
It had in the works for almost a decade. This video is sponsored by NordVPN.
I love Concord. Yeah, my game of the year, guys. Oh, shit. Why is it not nominated? Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm sure this is gonna explain why it's not nominated. Let's go.
The year is 2024.
Wow, it's last year. It's just last year.
Is about to release The Kraken, a project that had in the works for almost a decade, and with a reported budget of up to $400 million. By far their most expensive game yet. Nothing could go wrong.
Nothing could go wrong?
The year is 2016. Overwatch has just come out, and it's making the rounds everywhere. It's very popular. It's the first AAA shooter since TF2 almost a decade ago, and it's good. Amazing gameplay and map design, well-designed characters.
I think they got Game of the Year, right? Overwatch
and
2.
a decent cosmetic system. Around the same time, an exodus at Bungie, and ex-Bungie developers coalesced to form what would become Firewalk Studios. Initial meetings are held on their first project. You guys seen that Overwatch thing? Yeah? Let's do that. And they get to work. Fast forward to 2021. Now at this point in time, Sony's gaming department is headed by a man named Jin Ryan. He and the boys at Sony look around. The gaming landscape had changed. Gone were the days where you just made a game and sold it. Fortnite was now here, and if you weren't selling stolen dance moves and Peter Griffin skins through recurrent battle passes, you were losing. They look at their own games. Uncharted, The Last of Us, God of War, Spider-Man. Some great stuff. One problem, not one of them was live service, and therefore wasn't printing buckets of cash for Jim and the boys. So Ryan makes a decision.
We don't want good game. We want a game where we can be lazy, but we get millions of money, billions even, like Genshin Impact.
PlayStation is gonna kick the doors down, burst into this market head first. But first, time to go shopping. And Herman Hulst, head of PlayStation Studios, starts looking for a few developers they could swipe up to help make that happen. It's around this time that Sony gets word of Firewalk, and they like what they hear. A studio made up of industry vets with a ton of talent. Ex-Battlefield devs, ex-Destiny devs, and ex-Halo devs. The studio's creative lead was even the creative director on Destiny 2. Their mission statement? To craft incredible multiplayer experiences that bring people together and inspire unforgettable and unexpected shared moments.
Multiplayer experience. It could be very wholesome, fun if you are with your friends, but if you are with stranger, usually it's disaster. No, like you're like Marvel Rivals, but
wow. That even started work on their first game, a hero shooter set in an original sci-fi universe.
You are so bad.
Sounds promising. So Sony is interested. They ask for a sneak peek of the game, and what they see amazes them. What Firewalk is making is so innovative, so impressive. They want in immediately. They'd seen the success of Overwatch and Valorant, this hero shooter genre is an absolute cash cow.
Wow,
And now it was Sony's
so
turn.
many money.
April 2021, and a deal is struck. Some cash on the table from Sony, and Firewalk's hero shooter would come out as a first-party exclusive for the PlayStation 5 and PC. Nice. Sony now had a taste of that sweet Bungie talent, and they wanted more. So in January 2022...
Isn't that from White Chicks? By the way, guys, White Chicks, yeah. I think they're gonna release White Chicks too. If you guys never watched this before, I definitely recommend it. So it's basically two black dudes pretend to be white girls. Yeah. It's one of my favorite movie, guys. One of my favorite, yes. There's a sequel. Yeah, it's on. It's in the process, right? Yeah, I can't believe they're gonna do a second movie. No fucking way. But yeah, I used to watch this with my brothers. Love it, by the way. Sequel. Yeah, sequel. It's incoming, guys. Again, recommended. White Chicks. Very unique movie, and it's funny. So.
They buy Bungie itself.
Consider it done.
A studio currently maintaining just one popular IP for $3.6 billion.
Whoa.
What a steal. Sony was now set to release a ton of live service games. More than 10 before March 2026, they say.
You serious?
In early 2023, Sony checks up on Concord, and this thing is in rough shape.
Meow.
At this point,
Ooh.
it's apparently still in alpha, and it's not looking great.
It's a nightmare.
Basic things like player onboarding and monetization haven't even been figured out yet. Worst bit? This is about 5 years into active development. Now, Firewalk consists of around 150 staff. This is in Bellevue, Washington, which means exorbitant rent
Give me money.
and sizable wages.
Give me money.
5 years of this adds up, and by 2023, an apparent $200 million had already gone into the game. Also, the game is supposed to be launching within the next 18 months, but it's in such a rough state, they'd probably need to use a ton of outsourcing for that to happen. This can be very expensive on short notice. It's okay.
They went for. Did they go to Fiverr and hire people instead? That's so funny. So basically, they are slacking for 5 years, and yeah, right. It's like money laundering. Basically, just burn the money and not doing shit at all.
Internally, Sony is calling this game the future of PlayStation. Executives are even calling
That's so
it
funny.
their Star Wars. And the head of PlayStation Studios is so confident, he decides to go all in. And Sony buys Firewalk for an estimated $100 million.
Wow.
Another steal. Now inside Firewalk Studios, and things are interesting. See, there's apparently a lead designer here who's decided she identifies as a professor, and she's demanding everyone at the studio call her that. Don't play ball, and you're potentially out of a job. This is despite not actually having a degree to back that up. She's reportedly not very popular. There's also apparently an overall
So
vibe
power
of
abuse?
quote, toxic positivity here. Bad ideas are not shot down, as that would be like, not cool. As a result, the
Oh yeah, I
decisions
love the
here
memes.
also interesting. See, they'd gotten a ton of money in backing from Sony. They could do anything. You know those cinematic Overwatch shorts? Let's do those, but every single week of the year at huge expense to ourselves. Sounds good. And they blow a ton of that money on extremely expensive, motion-captured CGI cinematics. Because if this online-only multiplayer shooter needed anything, it was a storyline. Onto the characters. A few years ago, a movie had come out called Guardians of the Galaxy. A few people at Firewalk had seen it. Nice. Let's just do that. And the artists get to work. And after a few years, they'd drawn up some decent concept art for characters. But midway through development, a change of heart. Now, we're making a hero shooter here, and the market is becoming increasingly saturated. We have to do something different, stick out from the crowd. Let's make the characters look absolutely horrific. Maybe that's not such a good idea. No, don't disagree. Haven't you read the sign? And so,
Positive
the
vibe
brilliant
only.
ideas keep rolling. Cool concept. But
Oh
let's
my
give us
God.
some Walmart power armor.
So yeah, you can never say no. You can never like stand up against whatever idea they throw at you. Yeah, which is like,
And make her absolutely enormous. That walking trash can needs a pronoun. Make her 73 years old. This one should
73
be
years old
humongous.
in a
Him.
hero
He
shooting
needs some
game.
American football pads and a Turtle Beach headset. Horrible color coordination across the board. And remember, we're designing aliens here. We could get creative. But for now, let's just take a man and paint him green. Perfect. Now that the designs were top notch, let's slap a $40 price tag on, in a market where almost all of our better, more established competitors are free to play.
Oh, again, I forgot. You have to pay for the hero shooter game. But then in the game, there's Battle Pass 2, right? So, and do they sell costume? Damn, holy shit.
We're done. In May 2023, it's the big PlayStation showcase, and they reveal the game for the first time.
Yeah,
and we see
I've
an
seen
empty
it.
spaceship with a jacket in a locker. Right, cool. Was this a single-player campaign? A co-op looter shooter? Multiplayer FPS? Who knows? But behind the scenes, Sony are still going all in. See, Blur Studios, the people behind Love, Death and Robots, are making a new anthology series on Amazon. Each episode is based on a different game. And turns out, Sony is so confident in their new IP that they'd managed to get one of these episodes to be on Concord. There's also now Concord controllers. Fast forward to May 2024.
They even have
and at
controllers.
PlayStation's State of Play stream. we see more.
Controllers then.
This time,
Okay.
an actual gameplay
Funny.
reveal trailer. And the gameplay is actually revealed.
Here's the very first look at the gameplay of Concord.
Turns out, it's just a 5v5 hero shooter with Guardians of the Galaxy on top. This is alongside a cinematic reveal, where we finally see the characters that they've put so much
yeah,
money and
it's so
effort into.
disgusting.
The
Hot
reaction
pepper.
is not great. They tell us they'd gone in on the storytelling. However, the personality of characters amounts to this guy just like really liking hot sauce. Marvel writing is also quite prevalent.
Oh my god, come on. This is Netflix Jeffrey Dahmer. Oh my god, I can't believe they
But they assure us the lore is deep.
Don't watch that, guys. Ugh.
We'll want to get stuck in. They'd even spent a ton of money on bringing out new high
What
quality
even is this
narrative
design for?
cutscenes every week. But the thing is,
The worker that works on the game, yeah. Basically, it's for themselves, not the consumer.
no one actually cares about this because it's an online-only multiplayer game. And wait, does that say pre-order? $40? In a market where virtually every competitor is free to play? Don't worry, lads. This thing's worth it. There's also a pre-launch beta in July.
It's very interesting that Sony really invests everything in this game. I wonder why. I wonder if there's like a not executive. I wonder if there's like high, what do you call again? High position person, employee, keep convinced like Sony this is gonna work, this is gonna earn you a huge bucks of money, all that shit. Like, why do Sony keep pushing this game?
And everyone's invited.
They prepare a lot of shit, by the way, for Concord.
But first,
future project,
the internet
even
is scary,
collaboration, maybe.
filled with horrors. Navigation
Definitely
can be
something going on
treacherous.
behind the scene.
Here, take this. See, your internet service provider can see
Is that
everything
Ninja?
you do. Depending on where you live, they can also sell all of that data to advertisers. And you didn't just join a public Wi-Fi, did you?
Right, North
See over there,
VPN.
that friendly-looking old lady now has your search history, birth certificate, social security number,
Damn.
and several DNA samples.
Maybe she want to marry
Not
you,
only
that's
that,
why.
Links
The old
containing
lady.
malware exist all over the internet. You just clicked one? Fantastic. Now your laptop can make a
I
lovely
want Jin
call.
VPN.
But with
And maybe the
NordVPN,
old lady's gonna
security.
steal your
See,
data, yeah.
NordVPN encrypts your internet connection at the source. meaning your data
Until
runs through a
VPN
secure
sponsor
tunnel,
me.
shielding it from hackers. And NordVPN is the fastest VPN out there. Just click a country, and you're there. Nord also offers advanced threat protection, meaning you're safe from malware, phishing, scams, and other online
What the
threats. Also, 24/7 customer support, one account for up to 10 devices, and a 30-day money-back guarantee. And NordVPN has a fat discount and 4 months extra for free via this link.
Damn.
Just go to nordvpn.com/bigboss or use this easy-to-remember code. Use this easy to remember code.
That's a long ass code. I can't remember that, but okay. Let's go.
It's finally June and doors
Finally,
open. They've
Concord.
even paid a bunch of streamers and YouTubers to be there. But there's a problem. No one's turning up. Everyone is now able to download the beta and play the game at no expense at all. But at this point, on PC, that's 2,388 people. For reference, Overwatch 2 had 1.5 million, Valorant around 3 million. These were both closed betas. The comments are over the moon. Despite all of that, reviews are coming in
What?
at noon.
What the fuck? Okay.
Despite all of that,
Huh?
reviews are coming in, and they're actually pretty good. But at Sony, issues. In February 2022, they'd said they were releasing more than 10 live service games before 2026. But by 2024, that number had dropped to 6. Concord was one of those 6. It needed to do well. The Last of Us 2 Online cancelled. Horizon's multiplayer projects, MIA. Deviation Games completely canned before they could even get a game out the door. Bungie, which Sony had blown almost $4 billion on, is also doing absolutely terrible, hitting almost 50% of their financial projections.
Does Sony ever think like why this happened? I'm sure they're on the way, right? Like checking what's wrong. I think they closed down the studio after the failure of Concord. The team.
And actually
on crack.
money.
That's funny.
With no more Destiny sequels or updates
After you
lined
lost
up,
so many money,
Sony needed another live
you would
service
think that they will learn.
and they desperately needed a win. And judging by Concord's beta numbers, yeah, not good. They'd also apparently chugged through another $200 million. So that's around $400 million in development costs here. Right, what are we doing here, boys? Change the business model? Make the game free to play like every other hero shooter? No. The genre may be completely past its prime, massively oversaturated, and overwhelmingly free to play. But just look at these characters. A masterclass of
Is that Queso?
time, bursting with personality.
Oh my
Fellas,
gosh.
there's no way people are passing this up. The $40 stays.
Okay.
And they gear up for the global launch in August, now just 2 months away. It's now August 23rd, and after 8 years and a reported $400 million, the game is out the door. It runs well, isn't buggy, the animations are decent, and the gameplay is actually good. Basically Destiny 2 if it was a hero shooter. There's an okay amount of content in here too. 16 characters, 12 maps, and 6 modes. 3 maps, modes, and characters would also be released down the line, alongside the extremely expensive weekly cutscenes that everyone just couldn't wait for. But then people boot up the menu, and what they see. Jesus.
Come on, let's go!
Mushroom Man, She-Hulk, the Michelin Man, a walking, talking he-him trash can, Walmart laser tag boy, and a
Wait,
very
the robber
old
is he,
woman.
him?
In fact,
I see.
the only character not universally hated is the walking trash can.
I like this one.
Besides the characters, the game offers pretty much nothing new to the genre. The maps are bland, and subpar graphics and effects. This
The
is
color
compared-
is very dull. It's very weird. I don't get who's the one that designed the map and who's the one that decided on how they use the color. Again, color is very important.
to a 15-year-old PS3
Is
game.
that green and
The game
purple?
started development
The
just
fuck?
after Overwatch, and as a result, Concord just kind of feels like half a decade old. Also, Like playing as a certain character? Well, unlucky, because in certain game modes, if you win a round as them, you can't play them again for the whole game. There's also a whole storyline and lore that they'd invested a massive amount of effort and money into. There's even this lore dump star map with loads of planets.
Shit.
But no one cares because the characters suck and it's a multiplayer game with no campaign. And finally, it's like the 5th best 5v5 shooter on the market, and it's $40 more than everything else. You also need a PSN subscription to play, and it's not even free on PS Plus.
Wait, what? You have to subscribe to PSN and then buy the game again?
But the thing is, besides all of that, there's a major problem here. There's only 697 people playing the game. Almost 3,000 played the beta, meaning more than half of them had just ditched. The 7-year-old Friday the 13th is also getting 10 times the players. This is a game without dedicated servers. Concord is an online-only, competitive multiplayer FPS. That means it relies heavily on a big, healthy player base. And turns out, Sony had decided to stick a PSN account requirement on, blocking the game in 180 countries. Nice one. Most other big-budget AAA games also go on a media blitz.
Oh, this
release.
drama.
But
Yeah.
Concord, not so much. Revealing the game just a couple of months before launch, a few paid streams here, some character videos there, and they called it a day. And by launch, somehow, no one had even heard of the game. Those that did saw that it cost $40 and presumably went to play literally any other game in the genre for a 100% discount. While the game got zero attention pre-launch, after launch, it's everywhere. The memes are plentiful. The characters are so hated.
Why would they give her Thugnificent's haircut?
People online start making their own, far better renditions. This designer even spends an hour breaking
It's been a
down
while since
how
I
bad
watched Asmongo, by the way. I wonder if he's doing well, just saying.
they are.
Before and after.
I think he's back to toxic again.
It felt
but
impossible to try to salvage these designs.
Also, the reviews are in. 20% recommended on OpenCritic, 1.7 out of 10 user reviews on Metacritic. Eurogamer calls it an arena shooter by ChatGPT. After a few days, it was clear. The game was underperforming. In fact, an article comes out claiming the game sold a grand total of around 25,000 copies. That's about $1 million. A whopping 0.25% return. Nice. The devs go ahead and take down the LGBT and political user tags from the Steam page, but this does little to aid the situation.
Wait, they just why do they remove the tag? It's already done. You think removing the tag's gonna bring sale?
Things are going
So
abysmally,
funny.
but Firehawk isn't done just yet. Turns out, people were complaining about the game online, so they boot up Twitter and start typing. The game was a labor of love. Criticize it, and you're a weird, talentless freak.
Oh
But this doesn't go
yeah,
down well
that.
With the horrific player count, alongside the barrage of memes online,
That
it was
tweet.
obvious. The game had to go free to play. There was no other option. But then, on the 3rd of September, Firewalk comes out with a statement. Gents, it's been fantastic. But despite the support and the passionate community that has grown around the game, we're pulling the plug. The game is going offline in 3 days' time, while we explore options to bring it back. They also offer refunds to every single person that bought the game, regardless of playtime. It's not just digital copies either. Sony is actually refunding every physical copy too. And now retailers aren't even
Yeah,
letting
this is actually
people buy
smart
the game.
move.
They wouldn't let me check out, even though they had this on the shelves and on the floor.
From Sony.
It's probably gonna be around for a year. No, it's not.
That was not the plan.
Technically, it was a plan, it just wasn't the same plan that we started with.
In mid-September, Concord's game director steps down, while some of the 150-odd developers at Firewalk try pitching Sony on other ideas. Some think they'll be used as a support studio, others fear a wave of layoffs, maybe even the whole studio being canned. Also, Concord's Amazon episode is staying in, and is due to air this December. But regardless, on the 6th of September, we bid farewell. 12 days after launch, and the servers go down worldwide. 8 years, an alleged $400 million. Gone in the blink of an eye. Yep, they shut down.
Yep, and even the team and the studio, I think they got shut down too. I'm not sure too. Maybe I'm wrong. After this, right, I think there's like a few rumors going around, like they're trying to bring back Concord, but then like until now we haven't really heard about any updates. So I guess not. It's not coming back probably. Like how are you gonna come back? I think of course they have all the materials that they didn't use. Of course they attempt to come back, but nah. What's so special about that great game, bro? I think the special part is how many money Sony invested in that game. It's the money they throw in the game, but it didn't do well, so it became a big joke. That's so funny. Other than that, the game is not special at all. This video has officially been up longer than Concord was. Yikes. That's so funny. I also didn't know about Concord until like a lot of big YouTuber talk about it. Or even like Moist Critical. It cost $400 million to run this game for 12 days. Yeah, not even 2 weeks. That is insane. Second release, like wait, Marvel Rivals got second release? Did Marvel Rivals release before? Okay, now this one I'm interested in. I wonder how is Johnny Somali doing right now? The movie? Sebenarnya. Movie. What movie? Sorry. It's okay. Oh my god, my voice. Sebenarnya. All right. Mobius movie. Oh, Sony released it after people back for it and then still flopped the second time. How do you... Really? Oh my god, I didn't know about this. Mobius. I have never watched this before. Oh, the actor is very familiar though. I think I've seen that actor before. How do you fuck up second time? It's very obvious that they are tone deaf, guys. That they don't get why they failed. If you still like get it wrong the second time, so it means you still don't get what's the problem. God, Sony, come on. No, I was gonna say like, oh, I should check out the movie. No, yeah, maybe not. Flopping second time, nah. Okay, most hated IRL streamer had a naked psychotic crash out. Johnny Somali. I mean, he's already psychotic from the start, right? Okay, this video from Mujin. I think he's still in Korea. Johnny Somali. Not sure how he's doing. I think there's like a court case. But yeah, I'm not sure how his case now. So yeah, let's see.
The most hated IRL
Oh my God,
streamer
that's
on
lost.
the planet has absolutely lost his mind, running in his underwear on the streets of Seoul and harassing everyday citizens.
He's doing that before too, no? He's still doing it. Okay.
Stream was so bad that the only live streaming platform on the planet that hasn't banned him yet has finally decided to ban him. He now officially has 0 platforms to stream on and earn money
Wait, it's
on.
not Kate.
But that's the least of his worries, because he got arrested yet again after running around half naked on the street, and in just the last couple of days has broken over a dozen new laws. The guy wants the maximum prison sentence at this point. It's insane. But what the hell's happening, and how did we even get here?
Why is he
Well,
naked?
let's talk about it. Johnny's story started on none other than Kick.com, unsurprisingly. He would travel to Japan in 2023 and would stream himself committing public nuisance crimes, harassing people on the metro, disrespecting every aspect of Japanese culture, and eventually sneaking onto a construction site, breaking multiple laws in the process and getting arrested. Japan wasn't really used to having cases like this, but eventually he did get around 1 month of prison time before being released and banned from ever coming back. People were hoping that this would traumatize him enough for him to stop, but no, he actually was only getting started. A few months later, he traveled yet again and got arrested by Israeli police for harassing a woman on the street. This only resulted in him spending time in jail overnight though, as he was released quickly and without consequences, emboldening him further. Months would pass yet again, and this time he would decide that his next destination of public nuisance was going to be South Korea. Just like in Japan, he was rude, he was loud, he was obnoxious, harassing people on the street, in public transport. He clearly had learned nothing from his previous 2 destinations.
Yeah, I think some of you guys asked who's this. I mean, like Yit. Now Yit can know, like who the fuck is this guy? Yeah?
The first crime he actually committed was obstruction
kinda
of business in a
surprised
7-Eleven
some
when he
people
got some
doesn't know who
noodles and
who
decided
he
to
is.
spill them on purpose on one of the tables that you can eat on. This was while his speaker was very loudly
Yeah,
playing his
it is,
viewers' donations as he screamed and berated staff that was
Now you
trying
can
to
learn
make
his
him
law.
stop. It was a very hard watch. But of course, knowing him, this was only the beginning. Shortly after, he would go to a very important statue in Korean society and twerk on it, then kiss it. This is a statue that is meant to symbolize the women that suffered sexual abuse throughout World War II when Japan invaded. To say that this is disrespectful is an understatement. At this point, the South Korean authorities couldn't ignore this anymore, and they had scheduled a trial around the end of
I
December
for real
2024.
don't know who he is. Basically, he's an annoying fucker that would do anything for $5. If I'm not wrong. And just harass. Basically, he's like Logan Paul. Remember Logan Paul in Japan? Yeah, that's him in everywhere. Yeah, Max Fun.
He was finally going to face justice, but unfortunately, very shortly before the trial, they decided to delay it until March 7th, 2025. Many people were unhappy with the fact that he was going to spend 3 more months in South Korea wreaking havoc. But Legal Mindset, a lawyer that's been very closely following Johnny Somali's antics and reporting on them, said that the reason they would delay a trial by this long is because they had more charges planned. You see, Johnny was under the impression that he was only going to get charged for one thing, and that's obstruction of business. He was also carefree, thinking that if something bad did actually happen, he could just plead insanity. This would reduce his punishment considerably and let him leave the country. Unfortunately for him, though, he was absolutely delusional if he thought he was going to get out of this easily. March 7th, 2025 finally arrived, and Legal Mindset actually attended the trial personally. Johnny had shown up an hour late, drunk, wearing an oversized suit belonging to his only friend in South Korea, Hank, and a MAGA hat. Now, personally, I'm quite jealous of Legal Mindset because he got to see something up close and personal that many of us couldn't see because cameras weren't allowed in the trial. He got to see Johnny's smile go from this to this as the judge announced that there were going to be 3 additional charges added to his case. Instead of 1 count of obstruction of business, there were 2 counts. And additionally, there were also 2 violations of the Minor Crimes Act. He was completely blindsided by this, but surprisingly, he still pled guilty to every single charge. He was able to get more time though because Johnny's lawyer argued that they needed more time to prepare for these additional charges. So the trial got delayed by around a month, and it'll happen on April 9th,
Yeah, so it's still ongoing.
But of course, Johnny just couldn't resist letting this trial end normally. As the courtroom was talking, he stuck his tongue out in a show of disrespect, and as he was leaving the courtroom, he proclaimed that South Korea is nothing more than a US vassal state. But here's the thing, usually if you're a person that has somewhat of a
Wait,
brain,
he said it in court? What?
you would maybe, I don't know, calm down until your next trial, especially after being surprised with 3 additional charges? That sounds reasonable, no? But we're dealing with Johnny Somali here. There's nothing reasonable about this person. His turning point would be on March 12th, a few days after that trial, when he proclaimed that he was the bastion of evil, that he was gonna die out with a bang for his fans, signaling that he was about to escalate things even further. Additionally, it seemed like the streaming platform he was on loved him quite a bit, and they were known to offer very big deals for some streamers to stream there exclusively. He showed off on his Discord that he was negotiating with them for a deal that would pay him up to $10,000 a month just for streaming on their platform. So it seemed like he wasn't just about to do this for attention, he was also about to do this to get their approval and finalize the contract. This is when an opportunity would present itself. When Johnny used to be on Kick, he would stream with a bunch of other Kick streamers sometimes, traveling together. After his numerous controversies and the fact that he got banned off the platform, those same streamers would start avoiding him. You see, Kick isn't too different from Twitch. When you get banned from Kick and appear on someone else's stream, they risk getting banned for aiding your ban evasion. So even if they wanted to collab with him, they couldn't. Otherwise, they would get banned because
even Kick streamer, the one you are worse than them. Like, Kick streamer usually, they have a good reputation.
Was banned from
It
Kick.
says a lot.
A couple of Kick streamers that Johnny was familiar with made their way to Seoul, and he saw this as the perfect opportunity to stalk their location and harass them while trying to get them banned. In his mind, this was going to be the kind of content that will make Party finally sign him by seeing his potential.
I've been here. Listen, I've been here to be my friend homeless. Nana, remember we talked in Japan? Remember?
So obviously they were uncomfortable. They were going the other direction. They wanted to avoid him as much as possible, but he kept following them. But Johnny wasn't really getting the reaction he wanted, so he ended this by screaming the N-word, hard R, multiple times, forcing these 2 streamers to mute or even end their stream so that they don't get banned on Kick for hate speech. Those 2 streamers immediately went to the police station afterwards and filed a police report against him. One of those 2 streamers is a Japanese streamer by the name of Nana, and she said, "I didn't want to, but I had to sue Johnny Somali. No matter how many times I ran away, he just kept following me." According to Legal Mindset, this could add the charges of stalking and harassment to his upcoming trial on April 9th. The guy's collecting as many charges as he can, like he's playing Pokemon or something. But that's not even close to everything he's done ever since proclaiming that he was the bastion of evil. After the police report was filed, he would go to a love hotel with his boyfriend Hank and start dancing. This happiness experience...
Wait, his boyfriend? Whose boyfriend? Johnny Somali's boyfriend? Wait, what? Huh?
By this loving couple wouldn't really last so long when Johnny realizes that a police report was just filed against him by those 2 Kick streamers.
Wait, I've never known about this. This is your boyfriend?
So he asked Hank to call the police and try to dismiss his case. But since the guy isn't a lawyer and Johnny was actually in the wrong, it didn't go his way at all.
증거 없으면 기각시키면 안 되는 거 아니에요?
Is your Korean boyfriend?
Why he not speaking English? 네.
They're in a love hotel?
Can I talk to him? What is he saying? Tell me. 알겠습니다. What is he?
You know, this was a 2-minute call. The officer was as
the guy is
patient
Korean.
as he could be for someone like Johnny, even though he didn't deserve it at all. But yeah, Hank couldn't get it dismissed. If anything, he made it worse. But just as you thought that things couldn't get worse, Johnny goes live brandishing a firearm, okay, which is illegal to do on a live stream. Now, thankfully, this gun isn't real, but replicas are also under very strict control from the South Korean authorities. So what he's doing here is still considered illegal and can also be an extra charge in his court case. While he was doing this, he was prank calling South Korean emergency services, so 911 but in South Korea, potentially distracting them from saving lives. This dude belongs in a mental asylum. But that's not all that happened during his multi-day crash out. He was so desperate to get that party deal that he was doing the dumbest things in public and getting away with it, like here.
Berto sent $10.
Oh my god, that's so loud. In public?
This guy just sits there, right? He wakes up in the morning and he's like, what's the most controversial thing I can do today, right? That's his whole life at this point. But what he did next was unexpected, even for people who cover his antics all the time. He decided to do what he's always done, being a public nuisance. But this time, while
after
barely
seeing the braid, but okay.
wearing anything and acting like a crazy person. Watch.
They want to charge me for doing twerking on the subway. I'm allowed to twerk in public. Boom, 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 boom. I want to
The fuck?
Let's go, Korea! Korea number 1! Yeah! Korea number 1! Korea, Korea, Korea! Korea number 1!
Bro, he's eating well. He's so...
Let's go! Boom, 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 boom! I want you in my room.
He's not suffering at all.
So as you can see, not just being a public nuisance, being half
why is
naked,
he doing
but
this?
also
Is he
taunting.
okay? I was like, is he acting crazy just to get away? Maybe, like, hey, you know, again, saying he's insane.
The police
in the
saying
court,
call
maybe.
them. And even though it's not Christmas yet, Johnny got the wish that he wanted. He got arrested shortly after. He showed this off on his Discord, saying they got the whole station working, proud of the fact that he disrupted operations just for his case. Shortly afterwards, his friend or boyfriend, I'm not sure what their relationship is, Hank.
So is that his boyfriend? Yo, Mujin, you just said he's his boyfriend. Now you're like maybe his friend or boyfriend, bruh.
Showed up to translate for him and told the police that he's just like George Floyd, whatever that means. I mean, seriously, like, I wonder what their reaction was, because I wouldn't know how to react. It's ridiculous. He got interrogated by the police and illegally recorded the audio saying he's going to sell it, really pushing the limits when it comes to the South Korean judicial system, because shortly afterwards he was released, showing that they're way too lenient on a nutcase like him. But don't worry, it wasn't as victorious as Johnny had hoped, because after his little stunt, Party decided to do the unthinkable in his eyes and suspend him. He is not going to be getting that $10,000 a month deal, and he doesn't have a streaming platform to stream on any longer. They were the only ones willing to put up with his bullshit, and he managed to ruin even that. Messages from the owners of Party actually leaked, and this is what they had to say about him. Man, lol, he's done for, huh? Don't be sad it's over, be happy it happened. He is done. Yeah, lol. Should we delete the vid? Erase the evidence from the Korean feds, lol? Good idea, lol. We should. We don't want to, but we should. I know, right? Lol. If I ever get like this on stream,
So
please
many
stop
lol.
me. Okay, lol. So it seems that they obviously found him entertaining and liked him, but they had to get rid of his ass because they didn't want to get in trouble with South Korean law enforcement. I think part of the reason why he would do something like this is for attention, is to try and get that $10,000 a month deal from Party, but also because he's really hoping to be able to plead insanity in the upcoming case. But that's
Yeah,
not really
that's
gonna
what
work.
I'm saying
Alaric
as well.
Node is another lawyer following this case closely, and he argues that just in those last couple of days, ever since he stalked those kick streamers up until the point where he streamed half naked, he has broken multiple laws, including, but not limited to, act on special cases concerning the punishment of sexual crimes. That's for the stalking and harassment. Next up, we have the Information and Communications Network Act, because he created deepfakes of him kissing another female streamer without her consent.
Oh, yeah,
the
that.
same night he was brandishing the rifle on stream, he was also making prank calls to South Korean emergency services. That's another crime under obstruction of business. Showing off the gun is yet another crime. Act on the safety of management of guns, swords, and explosives, etc. And when he went out in public half naked, this classifies under public obscenity and disorderly conduct, as well as disturbing order. The officers, when they finally approached him, he refused to stop streaming or follow their orders. This is another violation, obstruction of the execution of official duties. Not to mention the fact that he recorded the interrogation, that's another crime as well. Johnny has always been a madman, but streaming half naked, calling for police to come and arrest him, and taunting them, that's just ridiculous at this point. All the lawyers following this,
He declared, "I'm American," as if citizenship were a shield against consequences of breaking another country's law. He always said that, yeah, I'm
The
American.
content creators reporting on this, including myself, hope
I'm
that on
from
April
America.
9th, he'll be getting a reckoning that would stop anyone else from coming up with any of his ideas when it comes to doing this in countries that they have the privilege of visiting. We'll see what happens. But for now, thank you so much for watching until the end, and I'll see you in the next video whenever that is. I love you so much. Mwah.
I'm mentally ill. Ooh, please let me go, please. Oh my god. Alright. I think, yeah, we have to wait until like 1 month later. His court case maybe will update. But yeah. For now, I don't think he's gonna. I mean, that most of the platforms don't let him stream anymore, right? So yeah, thank God. And him got a Korean boyfriend. that was something. I don't think that's his boyfriend, by the way. I think that's his friend. Just saying. Hank, the guy. Oh my god. If he did that in our country, oh god, yeah, beat him up, please. I don't think he dared to go to Southeast Asia to mess with us, yeah, because we are brutal here, guys. We're gonna mess you up. Yeah, Yeet, kill him. Oh. No. Let it fly wherever he is, Kermit. I mean things online. Oh, talk about South Korea. I'm actually very curious about this. Kim Soo-hyun press conference. Oh, is it out? Is it out already? Kim Soo-hyun is so funny. They cry. Okay, guys, remember the Mujin video about this woman, and then she commits suicide, right? It was on the same day with the actor guy. So I was like, oh my god, that's crazy. They're making shit up. Turns out there's a history between her and the actor. He was reading from AI generated script, bro. Really? Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait, is there a full press conference? Kim Soo-hyun press conference. Yeah, I'm sure you guys don't know. It's alright. I'm curious because this is for me, guys. Yeah, this is for myself. Because I'm very curious. I didn't keep up with the news nowadays, so. Maybe this? Is he crying? Okay. Typical. He was like, I'm sorry about what happened, but I'm still gonna sue Seron's family 12 billion won for defamation. What? 12 billion? I'm sorry, but you know, fuck her family, is that it? Yo, why is he? What? Is he? I was gonna say, like, keep looking down in his pants or something. There's something there. Speak, bro.
Hello, dear. This is Kim Soo Hyun.
No fucking way. Who? Why is that dub? Is it like subtitle? No. Why is it? Yo, why is it English? Oh, this is the end up. I want the original one. Come on. 그래?
죄송합니다.
Okay, here we go. 죄송합니다. Okay, sure, man. He's gonna bullshit.
먼저 죄송합니다. 저 한 사람 때문에 너무 많은 분들이 고통받고 있는 것 같습니다. 저는 고인이 미성년자이던 시절 교제를 하지 않았습니다.
Okay, so basically, there's like proof and like picture proof. Okay, basically from Kim Se-ron. Kim Se-ron is again this girl that suicide, and from her phone photos, it seems like she was 15 and this guy is 27. So, you know, there's like accusation going around. He groomed her.
그리고 고인이 저의 외면으로 인해
And it's also not true that the disease. Can you just call her Se-ron instead of like disease? Made a tragic choice because of me. How do you know it's not you?
또 저희 소속사가 고인의 친구를
Guys, you have to keep in mind. This guy is an actor, by the way. He's a very famous actor. So seeing this is very funny.
압박했기 때문에 비극적인 선택을 했다는 것 또한 사실이 아닙니다. 제가 잘못한 일은 얼마든지 인정하겠습니다. 책임져야 할 일이 있다면 책임지는 게 당연하다고 생각합니다. 하지만 하지 않은 일을 했다고 할 수는 없습니다. 김수현 배우와 소속사 골
I need the full video.
사실관계를
I need the full video. This is cut. Yo, dude. He cried for sympathy. He's an actor. Of course he can cry. He can act. Again, he was 27 and she was 15 years old. And there's a lot of photo of them like intimate. Very sus. Whoa, this is like 4 hours. 4 hours? What the fuck? 너네 그래. How is this 4 hours?
어떻게 되는 걸까? 그리고 고인이 저의 외면으로 인해 또 저는 언제나
Whoa, there's a long press conference, huh? Is that it?
고인도
But yeah, it seems like it's gonna sue her family. I need to find video for myself, by the way. Want to know what the fuck happened, bro? This guy. Because I've seen a post I got a link. Okay. I've seen posts saying after this press conference, there's like fans defending him. I was like, oh, nah, no fucking way, bro. Oh my god. How old is he now?
The most.
Okay, maybe we'll react one crime video. Okay, sorry. Here we go. From Yeet. Thanks, Yeet. Translation from Kim Soo-hyun press conference. Thank you, please. Yeah. It's okay. I want to know what the fuck he says. Okay. Again, from that guy just now. Kim Soo-hyun, how old is he now? Kim Soo-hyun. He is 37 years old. Oh. 37, huh? Pushing 40. I consider myself a coward. I have always been too preoccupied with holding on to what I have. I couldn't even trust the goodwill that came my way, always fearing loss, harm and running away, denying everything. That's why That's why it took me so long to stand here today. So, okay. Firstly, I'm sorry because of me. I think many people are suffering. I'm sorry Kim Se-ron isn't able to rest in peace. I deny our relationship. I fully understand criticizing my choice is justified. He said a bunch of nothing. What the fuck? It was the same situation when Kim Se-ron posted a picture of her and me when Queen of Tears was airing. I was together with her for about a year. About 4 years before the drama aired. What? After I became an actor, I received so much love. I was a person... Again, they always bullshit so much. But I became a person who has so much to protect. I understand that people don't trust what I say about what happened between me and Kim Se-ron. Because I only have one chance to explain this. I would really appreciate if you will listen what I have to say. Then say it. Yo, bro, keep yapping non-stop, bro. When King of Tears was airing, okay, so basically he was like, during that incident, my drama is airing, you know, he's the lead actor, he's the male lead, has so much to protect as a lead actor. What will happen if I have omitted a year-long relationship? What will happen to our agency employees? The fuck? Wherever there was a situation and choice for Kim Soo-hyun as a human being, did he just call himself Kim Soo-hyun? This Kim Soo-hyun. So, bruh, whenever is he like referring himself in the third person? Whenever there was a situation and the choice for Kim Soo-hyun as a human being, Kim Soo-hyun as a celebrity came up, I think I always choose in the favor of celebrity. Guys, whenever there's a situation for Jin to choose, Jin will always choose to be a bullshitter, yes. The fuck is that script, bruh? Kim Soo-hyun was crying during the last comment. Okay, he cried. Could I really make that decision just for the peace of my... Sorry, for my peace of mind? I thought that it was my responsibility as a person who lives the life of Kim Soo-hyun. I'm willing to receive any criticism that say I'm selfish and cowardly. Bro. You groom a child. It's not you're selfish or coward. Yo. You were 27 and you date a 15 years old and exploit her in your agency. The fuck are you talking about? You yap non-stop, bruh, and then cry. Real translation, I'm sorry I got caught. Yeah, basically. The whole thing is so long, he's just trying to defend himself. Yeah, he yap a lot of shit, bro. He said a lot of things, but in the end, nothing at all. Yeah, like, I scan it. It's just like, oh, we dated, but it's a year, like something like that, 1 year. And, bruh, we are both actors, we have to care of our image. That's why I couldn't really do this shit. Dude is pushing 40s and act like a child. Can't even admit his wrongdoing. His evidence. No, I'm gonna wait a YouTuber summarize this for me. Bro, you have a lot. My age is 16. Counterpart is 30. Wow, nah. Apologies to fans. Please save my career. Sue Serum family for 12 billion won. It says a lot, no? Like, if you are really guilty, like feeling guilty of what you did to a woman you admit dating before, by the way. He admit, right? He didn't admit he dated her when she was like 15, but he admit that date. So your ex-girlfriend suicide, and it shows that he don't give a fuck about her and her family. He cares about his image in the end because he's gonna sue the family for 12 billion. That's your ex, by the way. And she's suicide. She died. She just died recently and you're gonna sue her family. Dude is a maniac, bruh. Now, I think we should watch this. It's like 20 minutes. Kim Soo-hyun, yeah. Again. Yeah. Again, like to sing the This guy, guys. Some of my friends is like hate over him. Ugh. Bruh. Nah. Now this is top image is so funny. Yo, bruh, nah. Yeah, I don't like him at all. I like Gongwoo, guys. Gongwoo from Squid Game. Gongyu. Sorry, Gongyu, Squid Game. Yeah. I like this guy more. Goblin, yes. Lee Dongwoo is my favorite as well. Lee Dongwoo and Gongyu. His acting is phenomenal. Definitely recommend his work. Or Train to Busan. He's the dad. Very good actor. He's very crazy here. Lee Dongwoo is another favorite of mine. Yeah, Lee Dongwoo and Gongyu. Gongyu. I always say his name wrong. He discussed her. Wait, what? Jin Hyun. Oh, Jin Hyun. Then there's like. Oh, it's been a while since I saw her acting, by the way. They work together, right? Did they work together before? I think they did. Yeah, I'm sure actress know he's actually, you know, Kim Soo-hyun. I can't wait. More that's gonna come out probably. Alright guys, let's watch this video. If there's like, I'm sure there's gonna be time left. Maybe we're just gonna hang out. Good for her, queen. Nice. I always support actors, yeah, because South Korea, the way how they treat their women there, especially actresses. You just shake my head, bruh. Especially the actress, the main actress from shit, what do you call again? 잠깐만. Unreal country for real, bro. Sorry, I opened my Netflix. The Glory. The Glory actress. Song Hye-kyo. The Glory, right? So I'm just gonna yell a bit, guys, yeah, because I really like The Glory. This actress, she went through a lot because of South Korea and her ex-husband. She got misunderstood so badly by the country. Again, because of men, because of another actor. Yo, I don't get how the actor always get away with shitty ass decision and the actress, their wife, get shit on. I don't get it. This country is so unreal, bro. But yeah, she's great. But my favorite would be her. She's the villainess. Her acting is phenomenal. Again, you guys should really check out The Glory. She's the bad guy here, but she did a good job being such a bitch in that character. And she's pretty too. Nice. Yeah, Sung Joong-ki, bro. another famous actor. Nah. Japan is like that. Yeah, again, Japan, Korea, they face the same thing. It's so shocking. I'm just glad I'm Malaysian, guys. In the end, my friend would like fantasize about Japan and Korea, but nah. I'm great. I'm grateful. I'm from Malaysia. Okay, now we can get a bit more after. Let's watch this video. If it's not interesting, then I'm gonna skip. Maybe I'm just gonna hang out. This part of my feed, so I didn't subscribe to this channel. Not sure if it's gonna be interesting. Woman didn't realize her Tinder date is a killer. Never used Tinder before. It seems like America use that for, internet blind date, like match up. So let's see.
It's December 1st, 2018.
No fucking way.
CC.
Sorry, his voice is not my fan. I'm not a fan of his voice, but let's see if it's gonna be interesting.
TV records 22-year-old Grace and her Tinder date, Jesse, getting ready to leave a bar. They had just met a few hours ago, but already they're about to head back to his place. From the outside, everything seemed to be going perfectly well. So well, in fact, that soon after they could be seen heading to a nearby hotel and up to Jesse's hotel room shortly after. Nobody could have expected that this was the last time Grace would ever be seen alive.
Oh shit.
The next day happened to be her birthday, and nobody was able to reach her all day, and the same was true even days after. It was like she disappeared off the face of the earth. Her friends and family quickly reported her missing, but to no avail. Meanwhile, Jesse was recorded on CCTV out and about, going up and down the elevator, carrying cleaning supplies, and what appeared to be a suitcase. A suitcase with contents that would shock everyone to the core.
Really? In hotel?
And what's even worse, the killer had another date lined up. And if the cops don't intervene and arrest him quickly, this girl, as well as countless others, could fall victim to this very same
So yeah,
man.
it's very obvious he done this before because he's so brave. Doing this in hotel with all the CCTV.
Tell me what happened last Saturday. From the beginning? Yeah.
At 5:37 p.m.
Why
on
you sound
December
like
1st,
that?
2018, Grace, who just finished a backpacking journey from England to New Zealand, leaves her hostel to meet Jesse. Meanwhile, Jesse is having pre-date drinks at a local bar, downing several beers before the date begins. In fact, as he leaves the bar,
sound
you
like,
can still see at least 4 empty bottles
Not
sitting on the table.
mature voice.
They meet in a popular spot where there's plenty of people, making Grace feel safe while she meets her date for the first time. But this will be a false sense of security, as Jesse has no plans to try anything untoward in public. He's going to wait until they're alone. Suspecting nothing, Grace accompanies Jesse to a bar where they drink together for over an hour before
Damn, the
they head for a
CCTV is very
Mexican
clear.
bar at 7:15 for
I'm
more
shocked
drinks.
with the,
And yet another bar
quality.
named Bluestone Room around 8:30 p.m. This will be where Jesse tries his luck and sees if he can get a little closer to Grace. At 8:54, they share their first kiss. This is when Jesse takes a trip to the bathroom and where Grace sends her very last message to anyone, telling her friends that it's going amazingly well and that she just clicks with him so well. She's probably excited to spend the night with a man that she genuinely likes. She could have had no idea that instead, he was about to end her life in one of the most horrific ways possible. The next morning, Grace's phone starts to receive a ton of messages. It's her birthday, and there are plenty of friends who want to send her their best wishes. Each and every one of these messages goes unanswered. The first sign that something is wrong is at 8 a.m., when Jesse enters the very same elevator, this time on his own, throwing the camera a suspicious glance. If you think he's just getting the birthday girl
He's
a morning
like,
coffee, then think again. During that
I'm
night,
sure they didn't
Jesse
notice
killed
anything.
Grace by strangulation, and now he's going to try and do everything he can to cover up his crime, and he needs to do it quickly, because he's already got another potential victim lined up. By 8:07 a.m., Jesse is in town and about to start the most eerie shopping trip possible. He starts at the warehouse on Elliott Street, where he buys a suitcase that he plans to hide Grace's body in. He checks out the width and depth of the suitcase to make sure it'll fit her, so he can dispose of her body before anyone can catch him. Then 25 minutes later, he makes his way to another store, where he buys a number of cleaning products that will be used to clean up the murder scene. Then he returns to his apartment for a number of hours, reappearing at 10:42 a.m. before he jumps in a taxi and Apex car rental where he rents a car. But it's what he does next that's truly shocking and puts pressure on the cops to discover and solve his murder as quickly as possible. As Grace's body lies in the apartment, Jesse goes on a date with another girl.
Wait, apartment or hotel?
And on Tinder. Given that he has all the equipment ready to hide one body, it's speculated that he planned this to be his second victim of the day. As he arrives at the bar, Jesse is wearing exactly the same clothing that he wore the night before, possibly the same clothes that he wore when he killed Grace. We are not sure whether Kempson was as pushy in his initial messages to this girl, but what we do know is that the conversation he struck up with her during the date not only brought up some major red flags, it downright terrified her. Allegedly, he wanted to talk to her about where to hide a dead body from the police. Right away, the date is over, and this girl's instincts may have just saved her life. It's hard to imagine the horror that she would have felt when she learned the truth about the man she just walked away from, certain that he likely had the same fate lined up for her as he did with Grace. At 8:56 p.m., we can see Jesse carrying a piece of equipment back to his apartment. More precisely, it's a carpet cleaner, and he's going to try and use that carpet cleaner to try and remove any trace of Grace's presence at his apartment. He's even got 2 bottles of cleaner in his hand, making sure he's got enough to get the job done. 30 minutes later, and we're greeted with the product of all his hard work. He's about to try and hide the body. He reappears in the elevator with a trolley carrying several luggage bags, one of which is the suitcase that he'd bought earlier that morning. It's way too heavy to carry, as inside is Grace's dead body. Of course, he can't walk through the streets with this amount of baggage, which is exactly why he hired the rental car. Minutes later, he's loading the rental car with all of the baggage, ready to make the next move in his attempt to cover up this murder, hiding the body in a place he thinks no one will find it. The next morning at 7 a.m., Jesse buys a shovel and heads back to his apartment, where he collects some clothing to take to the dry cleaners, destroying more potential evidence of his crime. But he's not done there, as he stops off at a random trash can, tossing a large trash bag inside. Then Jesse takes his rental car for a deep clean, paying particular attention to the rear of the vehicle, where he had stashed the suitcase containing Grace's body. And with that, his work was done. For the next 2 days, Grace's family and friends go through turmoil. Nobody has heard from her, she hasn't posted on any social media, and she isn't answering either of her 2 phones. Her family report her missing to Auckland police on December 5th. Grace's
I was wondering, like, what if it's not her birthday? So I wonder if her family would suspicious, you know? Like, bruh, why is she like not they are suspicious because they wish her happy birthday, right? But she didn't reply them. But what if it's not during her birthday? That would be bad.
Father David even flies to Auckland and makes a heartfelt appeal for his daughter's safe return.
Grace has been missing for several days.
Oh shit,
As
1
a
week?
family, we've been extremely concerned for her welfare. Do anybody who has seen, spoken to, or come into contact with Grace come forward and contact the investigation team?
With so much media coverage at the time, Jesse likely saw her father's appeal, and yet the family's pleas went unanswered. But Auckland police are about to use various methods to track Grace's last movements and find their main suspect in her disappearance. They're able to find out she was on a date with a mystery man, and after poring over hours of surveillance footage, they find the last person she was with, and track him back to his apartment. At 3 p.m. on December 5th, the cops turn up at the City Life Hotel, but they almost miss their man, as he eyes them in the lobby when he approaches the front door. Jesse thinks if he casually strolls away, he won't be noticed. But these eagle-eyed cops don't miss a trick and quickly apprehend him before he can make an escape. At this point, the smartest thing for Jesse to do is to own up to his crime, maybe try to play it off as an accident, and face the consequences. But he's not going to do any such thing. In the interrogation room, he plans to lie his way out of this, but he's completely unaware that the cops have already seen every move from the night of the murder and have about as much evidence as they could possibly ask for.
Probably because he did get away before.
At the start of the interview, he has no reason to lie, as he's just recalling the events before the murder.
Tell us about Grace.
So I was talking to Grace on Tinder.
Yeah.
We'd matched on Friday. I saw that we'd matched the next day on Saturday. And then we met at Sky City. And then we decided that we were going up to Andy's Burger Bar, which is on the first floor.
Not long into this interview, Jesse becomes entangled in his first lie, as he claims Grace was the one pushing for a date, when we already know he was the one trying hard to meet Grace in their initial messages.
Whose idea was it to go to that particular burger place?
Me.
Wait, why now
Because
they try to
I
blur his face?
know
They didn't
that
blur
she
his
was
face
real.
before.
What do you mean?
Well,
kind of
there's
weird.
a lot of. So have you heard of catfish?
No.
So catfishing is where someone uses your profile or uses your photos and pretends to be you and then meets and you're a completely different person.
Right.
Right.
It's on Tinder, it's
All right,
all
man.
about the way you look. And so if they use more endearing photos, you're more likely to swipe for them.
Okay.
Yeah.
How does meeting in a public place sort of protect you from meeting someone who's not as good looking as...
Well, there's security there. So if she wasn't who she said she was, at least in my mind, I'd feel safe.
When Jesse is confronted with evidence from surveillance cameras, he continues to lie, digging a hole for himself that he's going to struggle to escape from.
No. I go down Victoria Street, straight down to the bottom, and then hang a left, and I head towards the viaduct.
You go to the viaduct a bit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
You've kind of walked in a bit of a funny direction if you were planning to go to the viaduct.
Well, it's the direction I normally go.
Yeah. It's I mean, I'm just sort of saying, like, if you were planning to go to the viaduct.
I normally go down Queen Street and then cross at the bottom of Queen Street, go through the containers, and then walk along the wharf.
Yeah.
I mean, you could lie.
You were going to do that?
But I feel safer down that way.
What's the point when
The
there's
cop
like tons
obviously
of
suspects
CCTV
something strange
prove you
here.
wrong?
Jesse's behavior and responses don't seem to line up or make sense at all, and if Jesse is lying, it'll only take a good few questions to throw him off completely. So the cop starts to apply the pressure, sending Jesse into panic.
Actually don't know if she's been murdered.
Now they are not blurring his face. Why?
She might also be dead. Okay? And it could be that you've done it.
Yo, you done it.
Hey, I just want to ask a question. Am I being arrested for something I didn't do?
You haven't been arrested, mate.
Oh.
No.
Holy.
He's not being arrested just yet, but Auckland police are convinced Jesse is either behind Grace's disappearance or is at least involved. And the more they investigate this case, the more evidence they find to suggest Jesse is the one responsible. It's not just the surveillance footage that helps solve this case. Remember the new suitcase and cleaning products Jesse bought the morning after? Well, believe it or not, they were all bought on Grace's credit card, as well as an extra night's stay at the City Life Hotel.
He used her
It's
card?
very possible he paid for his second date on Grace's credit card.
What?
An extra day at the hotel should give Jesse
Huh?
time to clean up the mess. But it's going to take more than a carpet cleaner to get rid of the evidence. When police search his apartment, they find traces of Grace's blood. The credit card payments, the witness testimony, cell phone locations placing Grace and Jesse together, and the staggering detail found in the surveillance footage backed their suspect into a corner, and in his second interview on December 7th, they left Jesse no choice but to confess. A confession that would
Alright, guys,
soon lead
sorry, but
into...
I have to go to toilet. Very rare case, but I have to pause. Yeah, toilet break. Give me 2 minutes, then we continue. 자, 어떠네?
시작이야, let's go. 어둡고 쓰러지지 마 끝까지 일어나야 해 어딜 가든지 극복해 힘은 너에게 있는 걸 소리 높여 노래를 불러 작은 걱정 따윈 던지고 최선을 다해 작품을 쳐봐 어둠 있다 내 배까지 아름다운 꿈을 밟고봐 우리에게 달려서 그 세계 운명 눈이 부신 모든 순간들 지켜내야 해 내가 좋아지는 면 꿈꿨던 너와 나 그래 승리 완명해 The fate of the both the world is in our hands 작은 걱정 따윈 던지고 최선을 다해 작품을 쳐봐 어둠 있다 내 배까지 아름다운 꿈을 밟고봐 우리에게 달려서 그 세계 운명 어둠 있다 내 배까지 세계 운명 한껏 더 높이 날아올라 내 누워진 밤하늘을 가로질러 Oh yeah, oh yeah 필요할 때 내가 널 지켜줄게 간절히 바라면 이루어지는 마법인 거야 운명의 소리 들려 여기서 저기서 날 찾으면 달빛이 날 비춰와 시작해야 let's go 어둡고 흘러난 우주 따뜻한 눈으로 감싸는 순간 신비롭게 녹아내릴 거야 좀 더 기다려 I'll be there 쓰러지지 마 끝까지 일어나야 해 어딜 가든지 극복해 힘은 너에게 있는 걸 소리 높여 노래를 불러 작은 걱정 따윈 던지고 최선을 다해 작품을 쳐봐 어둠 있다 내 배까지 아름다운 꿈을 밟고봐
I'm back. Yes. Okay, thanks for waiting. Welcome back. Thank you for waiting, guys. Alright, let's continue. It's gonna break probably. Usually that's the case for the suspect. Welcome back. Thank you. Thanks for waiting, guys.
One of the most interesting but troubling defenses ever used in court.
Started talking to me about 50 Shades of Grey, which is a
Oh, he's gonna twist.
movie that's out. We started having.
He's gonna twist that she got a sick fantasy and things went wrong from there.
It was just normal. It was very placid, and then she asked me if we could get into bondage, and then all I remember is falling asleep in the shower. I need to stop. I need to go.
Would you like some fresh air?
Yeah, please. I was in shock, and I didn't know what to do. I went downstairs, and I was just, I don't know, I was all over the place. I didn't believe what had happened. I was just terrified and scared.
I can't believe what happened. I even went use her car to buy a big ass luggage bag, carpet cleaning appliance, all that shit, and even use her card to pay for second date. Oh my god, I can't. I need a fresh air, guys. Yes.
I thought that she had gone. I thought she had left.
Pathologist, specialist doctor will perform a post-mortem. Yeah. They're very skilled at establishing people's causes of death. Do you understand that?
I went to the warehouse at the atrium and brought a suitcase. I went back and I was just in shock because it just didn't seem right. I left to go and get cleaning products. So I messaged a friend and said I'll meet you at Revelry. After finishing drinks with her, I got back to city life. And the whole time I just kept saying I'm sorry. And then I went downstairs and I grabbed the porter thing and I put the suitcase on top of the porter thing. I drove the hire car into Wilson's car park and parked it. I woke up the next day at about 5 a.m. and drove the car.
It's too bad that blood on his face. I want to know if there's tear or just sniffing. Usually it's fake tears, guys.
I ended up driving towards the Waitakaris.
Yeah. He went step by step. Buy the suitcase, cleaning product, get her in, even rent a car, clean the car, dispose the body, and maybe clean his outfit as well. I have no idea, but you know, all that.
I went and got the suitcase and I covered the hole. And then
Did he go to dry cleaning service or something?
Where is her possessions?
I threw them in the rubbish.
I threw them into rubbish.
Albert Park. Rubbish.
Rubbish.
Right, so what items of her property have been disposed of in Albert Park?
I'm sorry, but I threw everything up.
That was in the room.
I threw everything
Whereabouts did you clean
of
the car?
hers
The outside of the car?
in the rubbish.
I think it was in Henderson. I don't know West very well.
Okay. And what did you use to clean the car?
Water blaster thing from a car cleaning place.
Did she have any injuries?
Not that I can remember. I was just panicking.
Did you inflict any injuries on her that caused her to die?
No.
Did you kill Grace Mullane? Okay.
Okay.
And you're under arrest for the murder of Grace Mullane on or about the 2nd of December.
Okay.
You understand?
Yep.
Did you intend to cause her death?
No.
Are you ready to take us to where she is?
The media called it the 50 Shades of Grey defense. The idea is that someone may consent to being harmed during intimacy knowing the dangers involved. If they made no indication to stop, then it would be seen as an accident, and the person responsible shouldn't face a murder charge. But this defense has always been seen as more of a scapegoat, used by lawyers to try and get their defendant off with a lighter sentence, which in this case would be manslaughter. This doesn't change what happened after Grace's death, and the disturbing series of events uncovered during the investigation. From December 1st, the day before the date, all the way to December 7th, cops found Google searches made by Jesse looking for a place to hide the body. He'd also taken photos of Grace's body before and after he packed her into the suitcase.
Your Google
They
history,
found Grace's
guys?
body on December 9th, 2018 in the Waitakere Ranges just outside of Auckland.
I'm sorry, but why would you Google like where to find a body? Why would you do that? Like you can't even use your brain. You have to Google, ask Google. Oh my gosh.
Was determined that she was strangled.
In the
and
future,
had
people will ask ChatGPT, guys. Yeah.
bruises on her arms and chest consistent with being pinned down. In New Zealand, there is no such thing as first-degree or second-degree murder. All charges are treated the same, carrying a life sentence. That meant there was no investigation into the premeditation. All that mattered was if Jesse killed her or not. It was that simple. Jesse maintained his innocence, but was eventually found guilty, and on February 21st, 2020, he was sentenced to life in prison with a minimum non-parole period of 17 years. After his trial, 2 more women came forward and claimed Jesse had sexually assaulted them after they met him on Tinder. He was found guilty on those charges as well, adding another 11 years to life added to his sentence.
This is why more of the lesson. Don't use Tinder, guys. Right in jail, yeah, like 17 years. That's it. Thank God, their small accusation came out. and adds more years to his records. Yeah, so sad. The dear mother is there and then walk by a security camera in the New Zealand. He doesn't give a fuck. Probably because he got away before. That's why. He think he can get away. What about Bumble? What's Bumble? Another dating app? Moral of the story: do not murder. Do not download Tinder. Do not meet anyone you match up in Tinder. So yeah, don't murder. Another one, Bumble? What? Just don't date. Oh my god. You can date, but you know, not from Tinder, guys. Alright, at least we watched 3 videos. Kinda interesting one. Can I date Jin? I'm too busy for dating, guys. I'm sorry. I have to earn a lot of money so I can retire. Bruh. Nice. Okay, this is just chatting, alright? Just chatting. But after meeting in real friends during January, them saying like, what if, you know, what if I'm this, like, what if I'm old? I still want to live like I'm 15 years old. No, so basically like free from problem and just do whatever they want. I was like, and I just have this realization. I have to prepare to retire. I can't live like them. Maybe they don't have money problem, but I can't do that, guys. Like, what do you mean? Like, you want to live like you are 15 years old and basically just spend like, you know, like so basically the idea is how much they earn, they will spend them all. Alright? YOLO, basically YOLO. I was like, what? How can you how can you do that? The fuck do you mean? Like, you just spend whatever you earn. So I came to this realization. I cannot be like that, bro. Maybe they have family member that can, like, you know, look after them. Not me. Not me, bro. I can't do that. Okay, I take loan to feed you. Thank you so much. With 500k per month. Here we go. Yeah, financially responsible. But then it makes sense since, you know, if I check Instagram, it makes sense though. You know, like, if not, how did that go and, you know, post Instagram, guys? Guys, let me tell you something, guys. People live on Instagram nowadays, so they have to go to cafe, take photo, shopping, buy stuff, show off on Instagram. All this is money, guys. All right. It makes sense. It's money. Yeah. So I was like, you know what? I don't really care. Of course, now I'm sick for like 5 days. I do want to eat some good ass food. Oh my god. Maybe this Friday I'm gonna get a fried chicken. But yeah. Guys, it's alright to treat yourself. Alright? It's alright to treat yourself. You earn that money. But don't, like you earn like 5k, you're gonna spend like 5k, really? If you feel like you can live with that, then sure, but you can't live like you're 15 years old, guys. All right, it is reality. Let me tell you a reality right now. In the end, you only have yourself. All right, so don't abuse yourself. This is abuse, by the way. Mexican. Oh my god, yeah, I'm gonna get spicy Mexican, guys. Didn't even save a little. I think they do save, but they're gonna spend it for hobbies. You know what I mean? Like, so, guys, okay, modern. I'm not sure about men, but you know, modern women here, usually, they're gonna spend any money that they need to buy their beloved stuff. All right, like maybe singer album, concert ticket, cafe, you know, spend time in cafe for Instagram photo. But hang out with friends, the money they spend for that, they will be like, oh my god, I'm so poor, yeah, I'm so poor. But again, maybe like gacha, you know, if gacha, they'll be like, oh, I'm gonna throw like 1k, yes. Yeah, pop mart thing, this, they're gonna spend it. They won't think about how much they have to spend. But maintaining relationship with friends, they will talk about like how expensive it is, which is kind of sad when you think about it. Nowadays, society is more materialistic now. Instagram is scary. Yeah, Instagram is scary, guys. Just saying, it's so unrealistic. I didn't really also open my Insta too, but time to time they open it and see, you know, they are still thriving. People are still, you know, going out treating themselves. Weekend usually. Concert album, yeah. Do they have their own house? No. One of the girls says, you know, like she will never own a house, so why bother think about that? Yeah. I get it though, I get it. Yeah, I get it. So she already gave up on that. So she will spend her money on what she wants her whole life. Yeah, she will never think about owning a house, owning a car, all that. Yeah, it's basically nonsense. So whenever those topic comes out, she's gonna filter. Yeah. I get it though, like I don't think I could own a house, but at least save money, please. You know, Insta has a lot of unhinged racial jokes. Yes, wouldn't. That's why I told you guys, right? You know, one of the girls said the N-word in front of me with hard R. I was like, what the fuck? Where do you learn that shit, bruh? Because Instagram, guys, unhinged, very unhinged. I cannot, bruh. I'm proud I got my own place at my age. Unlike others, god damn shit, bro, that's me. I'm homeless. Yes, let's go, guys. She just gave up. Yeah, she gave up. She should be neat. Require determination just to give up completely. In a way, I'm envious because she could. Alright, in a way, but I don't really envious. Yeah, in a way, I do envious because she could do all this. She spent a lot of money. Doing because she know what she likes, so she would. You know, earn the money and then spend on what she like at that moment, and then earn money again so that she could spend another things she like on another moment. So yeah, and so she's basically living at that moment, guys. In a way, I do envy about her because she's enjoying life. Yes. Yeah, living the now, yes. She's the type that living the now. So I get it when she say she would never think about owning a house or that. Yeah, she's basically a carefree person. But I can't do that. I can't do that. I know my situation. Maybe her situation is different, so she can do that. But yeah. Yeah, interesting. Very interesting. But I think for guys it's very rare, right? For guys, I mean for girls, maybe I'm sexist, but you know it's Malaysia, guys. So traditionally, guys would need to save a lot of money for future. You know, if you ever gonna date, you have to prove you have the material for that. You have to get a house. You have to get a car for in-law to impress. For girls, maybe she can do that. She can live at the moment, but yeah. Alright, real konbanwa. I thought real is, you know, like got kidnapped. Dowry. Yeah, I guess so. Dowry? Kidnapped by who? By brain rot. Okay. My Jeff? I'm not that far gone. Really? You think so? Alright, anything you guys want to chat? Any brain rot shit you want to share? It's chatting night, guys. I'm not gonna open my rivals. I'm not gonna open my rivals. It's gonna fit my brain rot. Jinson, Nani. Do you wanna play Concord? No fucking way, bruh. I have a story. Okay, here we go. Give me the story. Give me the story. Give me. Do you get a Venom? No. Do you have to pay for that? Or like in-game currency? It's free. Okay, maybe I will look at it tomorrow. It's free. Nice. I didn't open Marvelous these days, guys. Well, I'm sick. Because I'm sick again, yeah. I'm sick from losing. Losing what? Gamble? Where you sick from? I have a friend. I call her Lily. Okay. Oh, here we go. Interesting story, please. It's been a while. Please tell me interesting story about you guys. Okay. I have a friend. I call her Lily. We met 4 years ago, and she have GF when we met. They've been together for about 3 years by then. Okay. 4 years ago. Losing match. You play rank real. Last Friday, I got wedding invitation from Lily's GF. She's marrying a she's marrying a dude out of nowhere. Wait, she's bi? What about Lily? Huh? Huh? What the fuck? I checked Lily Facebook. The last time she posted them together was this year Valentine's Day. Wait, it's like it's like 2 months? I mean, not even 2 months. Like 1 month plus. If they ever breaks up during Valentine's Day, it's just like 1 month plus maybe 2 weeks. Interesting. I got to wedding dinner to get tea. Oh, let's go. Yes, smart. Apparently on Valentine's Day, Lily proposed to her and said they go France to get married. Okay. Okay. Right, I'm invested. That was the day that Jeff told her actually 2 years before this, her parents arranged marriage for her because she is their only child. Ooh. They have to continue the bloodline. And the Jeff kept this from Lily the whole time until Valentine's Day. Yikes. Yeah, the music cuts off from there. Oh my god, the timing. Yeah, this is very drama plot. Damn. Then what about Lily? So she got dumped? Is that it? Since she got married, so the GF got guts to invite her to the wedding. What the fuck? Why? Hey, my love. Actually, even though I'm gay, my parents said no to gay. So you know, do you want to come to my wedding? So sorry. Did Lily go? Hopefully not. No fucking way, right? No way. Come on. If Lily go, right? That's crazy. Sorry, lol. Lily was there? Oh my god. Lily is crazy too then. What the fuck? The table the GF sat me in was same people with all the gay people she know. Oh, my love. This table here, Aaron's gay. Alright, next. Cheers. The gay one, yeah. Right. What the fuck? Lily is kind of crazy, man. No fucking way. Interesting. Lily is there too. Yeah. Maybe Lily move on. Lily came in, cried as they go yum sing and left. Oh my god. Yeah, the gym was unhinged. Like if you go there. Both is unhinged. Maybe that's why they date. Oh really? Maybe she's feeling like in drama. In those drama, they see the one they love in wedding dress. You know, they'd be like, "Oh my god, you're so pretty." Just not in my arms. Must get her back. You are gay, and you are in a strict people wedding. There's no way you can stop her, real. Wait, is real gay? Oh, really come in final meet and leave. Yeah. I think it's like a full stop. This shit insane. I can't believe I got to witness with my own eyes. Oh my god. If I ever get invited, I would go too. You know, I would be like, what the fuck is happening? Like, isn't she like a lesbian? What the fuck? Where is she with a dude now? And why is the ex-girlfriend in that table? The fuck is going on? So yeah, I could be, maybe not. So you scratch your homie's back? Interesting. Thank you for the interesting story, Yit. Damn. Rumor is the GF just wanted Lily's money. No fucking way. Yeah, the thing is, right, guys, again, it's like a myth. Like they always say, you know, the strict people always say, lesbian and gay people are rich as fuck. And they would go and, you know, plan on, oh, you know what, I'm just gonna date a gay or like lesbian girl just to get money. Lily rich as fuck. Oh. Damn, she got motive. Relationship for convenience. Yeah, there's a thing now, right? Nowadays, a lot of like convenience, relationship for convenience, basically. Yeah. 6 years. They spent 6 years together. Oh my god. Yikes. You guys, can you imagine you wasted 6 years for someone? Just for them to marry off with another person. Yeah, 6 years. Lily this is a villain arc, yeah. They were already together 2 years before I met them. It's been 4 years. Oh, so yeah, 6 years. Holy shit. Damn. Oh shit. Yeah, again, I can't imagine. That's why I don't date, guys. I think I will like. So again, there's a lot of drama, right? So whenever the girls like to gossip about who breaks up, they'll be like, oh my god, they spent like 4 years, they've spent like 5 years together. So every time I would be like, oh my god, I can't imagine if I date and then like I wasted that time and money and all the emotion on this fucking person, I would kill them, yeah. I would definitely kill them. Stereotype, does major lesbian couple with tomboy short hair. Another girly type. Oh, interesting question. I don't think it's always like that, right? Yeah. I think back in the days, maybe like one is tomboy, one is girly. Now I feel like a lot of maybe the beauty standard is different now. So yeah. Again, like one of the example, right, I can think of is one of the college couple I know. They've been together for 5 years. 5 years, guys. Sorry, yeah. So so this girl and this guy, from foundation until graduate, until they get in society. 5 years. Again, the reason why they break out is because one is Buddhist, one is what do you call again, guys? So basically, the girl is Buddhist and the guy is attend church. So the guy be like, if you want to continue be with me, you have to get in church. You can't be Buddhist. Yeah. That's so fucking dumbass shit I have ever heard, guys. Yeah, so basically the girl cry. We feel bad for the girl. But then, guys, after 2 months, she break up. Another dude already like chase her, so they got that. After 2 months, she break up from a 5 years relationship. She found a new guy. Because she's pretty, guys, okay? Yeah, she's pretty. Another guy quickly and swoop be like, oh my god, finally she broke up, yeah. I still don't get why the guy keep forcing her to get into like, church. But yeah. The guy, yeah. The guy just quickly swoop her out, guys. Swoop her out. It's so funny. And oh my god, guys, get this. So it seems like, this is from rumors, by the way, alright? This is from rumors. It seems like the church guy. Bro, what do you call again? Church? Anyway, yeah, that guy, right? He doesn't really believe in Jesus that much now. So he kind of regret it. Christian, yes, Christian. He kind of regrets pushing the girl. Like that's the reason why they break up is because Christian and Buddhist, right? So he kind of regrets his decision. Suck on that, bruh, dumbass. Why are you so dumb, dude? It's too late, bruh. Oh my fucking god, this dude is a joke, bruh. Isn't it the same with Islam? Islam is, you definitely have to follow them, yes. For Christian, I think it's not, right? I'm not sure though. Again, I'm not Christian, I'm Buddhist. We are very free spirit, guys. Yeah, if you want to join, you join. You don't want to join, you don't want to join. But yes. There's only, yeah, in Malaysia you have to join. Because racist. Because racist, guys, yes. But again, when I find out the guy is like, not that not that hot on trusting Jesus anymore. I was like, no fucking way, this guy is a joke. That's the reason why you broke up with a 5 years relationship. And you're not telling us that you don't really believe in Jesus? This fucking dude is a joke, bro. Nah. If it's a open Muslim, yeah. Of course, it all depends on the family, guys. Usually, how trusting, how that devotion, yeah, how devout they are. Jesus made me lose the love of my life. Oh my god. Again, the funny thing, he regrets because of that. He broke up. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Well, too bad, guys, because dude, you miss it because she's a pretty girl. She's very pretty, by the way. If not, why would just breaking up for 2 months, she's already got a new boyfriend. Let Jesus take the wheel. What a dumbass. He disappeared, guys. Yeah, this is how you learn a lesson, by the way. Yeah, again, I think it's very weird people force you to devote to a certain god. It should be like free spirit. So she's happy with the new BF, of course. Guys, this dude, the one I mentioned just now, he's an asshole, guys. So this girl, right? This Buddhist girl, she always have to be the mom for him. He's a man child. So basically she has to prepare everything for him. The guy don't have car, by the way. He don't have a car, so they have to ride train together. The new BF is a rich guy, so she got treated like a princess. I think it's an upgrade. Just saying, guys. Okay. All right. She got the princess treatment she gets. She wanted the mommy. Yeah, like, dude, you already got a big first prize. This girl offers so much for you. You still want to push her to get into Christian. This guy is a joke, bro. Yeah. Again, I'm not close with the girl, but I do know she's basically being the princess right now. Yeah. Yeah, she cried. Yes, it's because she really loved this guy. Actually, I can tell she really liked this Christian guy. Maybe because 5 years together, guys, you can't really blame her for pouring so much heart for this guy, right? But hey, I'm sure she already moved on. It's been so long. Jin, Buddhist and Taoist different. I think it's different, yes. Buddhist and Taoist, yeah, it's different. It's not the same. Rest in peace. Guys, I know, like, mommy is like a thing for you guys. I know that, guys. It's like girls that will be like, oh my god, I want a daddy. All right, I get it. All right, but you're not gonna marry your mom, right? So, don't be a mama boy, please, guys. It's fine. You want to act like it depend on your partner, but you don't want to marry your mom, right? So again, don't find a girlfriend just to replace your mom. Okay? A lot of guys want a wife to take care of them. Like their second mom, guys, basically. So it means you have mommy issue. Yeah, you just want to be loved, right? Not like your mom loving you, right? The different thing. It's different thing. You want a partner love you, right? Like a partner, alright? Just like how you love your partner. Now cook me dinner. Make me sandwich. Iron my clothes. Wash my pandas. Yes. Get the house clean, bro. Go, go, go. No, right. Do I like mummies? Cause I no mom. Yo, yeah, I feel bad laughing at that. No. Get me to diamond. Where's my grandmaster, bro? Okay. Right. We bullshit a lot. It's been a while since I checked with you guys because every time I'm done with like react video, I'll be like, alright, more hours. Get it, guys, get it. But I'm definitely feeling better. I really, guys, right now my desire. Let me tell you my desire, guys. My desire is to eat spicy Maggi mee. I want to eat curry Maggi mee. Oh my god. Hopefully tomorrow I can eat curry Maggi mee. It's with egg. Oh my god, egg. Oh, I want to eat curry Maggi mee. Oh, I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry. But hopefully, yeah, I feel like I'm feeling better. But yeah. Let's see if I'm gonna mukbang this Sunday, guys. Sunday, because after 5 days, I'll be like, you know what? I'm just gonna eat whatever I want once I'm better. Yeah, instead of like thinking the price. Sunday night, maybe we're just gonna hang out. It's been a while. Guys, I lost 2 kg. This, yeah, it's almost 6 days. It is 6 days. I've lost 2 kg plus. What the fuck, bruh? 2 kg? Nah. Yo, I feel like a steak now. Yeah. No fucking way. Yeah, that's why I'm gonna eat where the fuck I want, bruh. So should I congrats you? In woman fantasy, yes. I should be happy. But it's so sad. I paid the price for that. But yeah, hi Mina. I don't mind if we stick to quick play. If you are burnt out, yeah, maybe we're gonna do some quick play on Friday night. Yes. Noodle arms, the arms. Noodle arms and noodle legs, not gonna lie. Alright guys, hi Mina, thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. Just react some video. It's been a while since we catch up. It was fun topics, random topics here and there. Oskale Mina. I'll see you guys on Thursday. I'm gonna continue Ace Attorney. Friday we're gonna hang out, maybe Mao Rivals, maybe, and then Sunday we mukbang. Alright. I mean, oskale. Let's have a nice dream, sweet dream. Kiss you goodbye, kiss you goodnight. Thank you so much again, sticking with me until the end, until I recover. Thank you. Have a nice dream, sweet dreams. Wink, wink. Oh my fucking god! Is that orange super?
Yeet super chatted me a 60. Eat.
Yes, thank you so much. I'm gonna use that to buy cup noodle. Bye bye guys. Thank you for the orange super yeet. Judas. Bye bye. Okay, I'm gonna buy spicy chicken mac deluxe with that to you. Yum yum. Yum yum for real. Thank you for 60 MYR. Bye bye. Spicy chicken mac deluxe, here I come. Nice to meet. Ooh.